Super tall players are always fun to watch. Players like Yao Ming, Manute Bol, Gorge Muresan, and the other super tall players are always fun to watch. They are so tall that they sometimes don't even need to jump when they want to dunk. Their tall frame also make it really hard for the opponents to score or dunk on them. Because of this difficulty, many players have a motivation to dunk on a very tall players. In the 2000 Olympics, for example, there were a really tall player named Yao Ming. Yao was still young at that time. He was just 20 years young when he played in that Olympic. Yao Ming was a celebrity in that Olympic, although hasn't played in NBA, but he was so famous because of his giant frame, dominance, and his good basketball skills at such a young age. In the 2000 Olympic, all the USA players placed a bet on Yao Ming. They betting a big amount of cash for whoever can dunk on Yao Ming. Well, finally, nobody can dunk on Yao in that Olympic, but at least one guy from USA able to knock down one of the best dunk in the history of basketball. On the game between the United States of America and France, the 23-year-old Vince Carter puts down a posterized dunk on a 7'2" center, Frederick Weiss. That dunk was really great. Later on, that poster dunk by Vince called as the dunk of death, until now still considered as the greatest dunk to ever happen in a game of basketball. Anyway, far before the 2000 Olympics, and far before Yao Ming played in Olympic and in NBA, there were a super tall player that played in NBA, and his name is Manute Bol. Bol came into NBA in 1985, and at that time, he became a sensation because of his slender frame and blocking ability. Bol was so great at blocking in that season. In fact, in his rookie season, he already leading the league in blocks with 5 blocks per game. That's insane. So, in that 1985-1986 season, Bol played against the last year's NBA finalists, Boston Celtics. The Celtics, especially Larry Bird, amazed with Bol's blocking ability. He witnessed Bol's amazing presence on defense with his own eyes. Because of Bol's dominance on swatting the ball, after the game, Larry held a bet on Manute. He said to his teammate that all of them must place a $100 bet, and whoever can dunk on Manute will get all the money. All Celtics players then enthusiastic to dunk on Manute. Larry himself tried many times to dunk on Manute. Although never known as a great dunker, but Larry Bird sure can dunk. And one day, he has a wide open layup, but somehow, he holds the ball and waits for Manute to stand on the rim. When Manute already below the rim, Larry then slams the ball to the rim and Manute swats it easily. Multiple Celtics players tried it, but all of them got blocked by Manute Bol. At that moment, they don't care anymore about the money. They just curious and wanted to dunk on a 7'7" rookie. Throughout the history of NBA, there are not many players that have ever dunked on Manute. Dunking on Manute is as hard as blocking Kareem Skyhook. Manute not only has a tall body, but he also has a super long arm and a very good block instinct. Okay, let's back to the Celtics squad. So one day, a Celtics player finally able to dunk on Manute. The Chief, Robert Parrish, finally able to put a dunk on Manute's face. Finally, Parrish is the one that won all the money. Not only he able to dunk on one of the greatest player in NBA, but he also managed to get a lot of cash in returns. Manute Bol was truly a great blocker in his old days. In the 80s, he could block 5 to 10 times in every game. Blocking the ball was Manute's best ability. He couldn't score or even rebounds. He might be tall, but his body is too skinny, so he cannot score and rebound in paint area because he will get bodied easily. But on blocking the ball, you don't need to have a thick body to do it. You just need a good instinct and long arms. Manute has it when he played in NBA, and that's why he able to block with ease. Alright folks, that's all for today. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe this channel. See you. Hope you all have a wonderful day.